Thank you, Senator Kruger. Thank you, everybody. For the past few years, I've been citing as one of the examples of extreme climate change the fact that a couple of years ago, the Deegan Expressway was flooded during Hurricane Ida, and the waters were this high, and I'm not exaggerating. We have never, ever, ever had floods like that in our district, in the Bronx, on Deegan, anywhere. And that was but one example of what has been happening. What's been happening is we've been getting more frequent and more severe hurricanes, tornadoes, snowstorms, you name it. It's been worse, and it's been getting worse every single year. But now, unfortunately, I can cite another example. We've had, in the Bronx, 67 wildfires recently because of the drought. And you can see what the other boroughs have had as well. We've never had, as far as I can recall, a series of wildfires in Van Cortlandt Park, also in my district. And this is but another example of what we've experienced. So this legislation will contribute towards our fight to fix the problem. And the problem, what is the problem? The problem are the oil companies. They caused much of the problem. They knew about it. They lied about it. They kept it hidden. And not that they could have kept it hidden. And they're still denying after all these years. We're just asking them to pay what amounts to a small fraction of the damage that they caused. They made the mess. They got to help clean it up. And $3 billion a year is a drop in the bucket for them, considering the hundreds of billions of dollars of damage, of profits rather, that they make each year. And for those who might argue, well, that's just going to cause the taxpayers to have to pay to make up for the $3 billion. No, the taxpayers are already paying this money. We are paying right now to fix the mess that they made. So we're just asking them, $3 billion a year spread out over a whole bunch of companies is going to mean that none of them are going to actually pay enough money that it's going to impact them in any significant way. So we need to get this done. We need to get it done now. And my colleagues in both the Senate and the Assembly, we all worked hard together to get this done. We finally passed it in the Assembly literally on the last night of session, in the middle of the night. And I can't think of a better thing to do in the middle of the night, of the last night of session, than passing the Climate Change Superfund Act. So now we need Governor Hochul to sign it. And I gotta believe she's going to sign it, because that's $3 billion that the state is going to have to deal with this problem, not a penny of which will come from the taxpayers, and not a penny of which will be a tax hike. So I'm certainly hopeful, and I strongly urge Governor Hochul to sign this legislation ASAP.
All right, good morning.